sir. Ms. Curtis, explain to me the TBI scheduling that you and the ranking member were speaking on from 2 to 3 years, please.
So this is part of MDEO's quality control process, is to feed to the contractors the most frequent errors in a given quarter. Oh, actually, I'm sorry.
Specifically around traumatic brain injury.
Yeah. Those were the special focus reviews. This is reviews that they planned to do every 2 years. And what they do is they take a deep dive on the traumatic brain injury and to see what are the root causes of the errors in those types of exams, and then work on corrective actions with the vendors. So the idea being that then they would come back after 2 years and see, okay, what's happening with those errors. And
explain an error to me, please.
In the exam, so an examiner filling out the DBQ for traumatic brain injury would make errors, and these particular types of exams and these particular types of DBQs are more prone to error. And so it's getting at the root causes of those frequent errors and correcting.
So let me ask you this. I have a background in neuroscience, so right now it's every 2 years. Advancements in neuroscience, it flexes its muscle every day. Matter of fact, when I went through grad school, everything that I learned in grad school is no longer correct. We have built off of that information. So we have the ability to identify traumatic brain injuries at the granular, more towards the granular level, okay? In depth, at scale. So if an individual walks in with or submits a DBQ this year with neurological scans and assessments, cognitive assessments, and the examiner says you're good to go, he or she most likely will have to wait 2 years in 2 years, that scan may show something that is 100% debilitating. Is that how long we have to wait?
Are you asking me or Ms.
I'm asking the panel this question. And if you don't understand what I'm asking you, I'll clarify it. But my concern is you're trying to kick it out to 3 years. Now, there's things that we can identify today that will kill somebody in 3 years that we didn't know about 2 years ago. And is it the MEO's office request to kick it out to 3 years?
Yes, sir, but these special focus reviews do not prohibit us from, we do not have to wait for the special focus review if there are medical changes that are happening that are going to change the way we look at a veteran's disability. Our doctors, our examiners.
So the special focus review will be handled by an examiner, pushed back up to the vendor through the VA for the claim. And if the examiner doesn't find anything, sends it back to the vendor and back into the VA, and the claim is shot down.
Just to clarify, the special focus reviews are not about individual claims. It's about trends.
Trends.
So it's like looking across
even better.
All of the exams that were done and what were the most frequent errors. So it's sort of like a continuous improvement process.
Do we have any idea if the special focus reviews that were conducted 4 years ago, have we noticed any change in those compared to veterans today that have a neurological disorder or a neurological disease or a traumatic brain injury?
Well, that is what we're saying has not happened because they haven't done the next round.
And we still think bumping it up for 3 years instead of 2 is a good idea? Mr. Lynn, you're in charge.
Yes, sir, we are doing what we can with our resources and...
No. You're walking around the question. You're actually dancing where Mr. McGarvey's hitting you on. Don't give me the political answer. I'm literally trying to save lives here.
Yes, sir, I will tell you that there are additional things that we use besides the special focus review. We do monthly...
Oh, you're walking around it again. I'm asking you about the 3 to 2 year. Matter of fact, I think you should bump it back to 6 months or a year when it comes to traumatic brain injury. That's my opinion only. But I want you to take a hard... I can't ask you to do that. I disagree with 3 years.
Yes, sir, understood.
I appreciate Mr. Chairman's line of questioning, so I just want to ask this really simply, and I want a simple answer, because it's an important question. Just simple doesn't mean it's not important. Is it better or worse for our veterans to go from 2 years to 3 years?
I would say worse.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.